Hey Pisces, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for March 18th, 2025. This is for Pisces. Last shuffle coming out for Pisces. Let's see what's going on, Pisces. So Pisces, what I see here is a victim mentality, and you have intuition and manifestation here. Some of you need to be very cautious about how you're thinking. You may be manifesting sabotage, right? Be very careful that you are not criticizing other people or criticizing another person. Be careful that you are not that you are accepting of another person in your space, especially if they're in your space and you invited them in your space, right? They're showing that you may feel victimized by some of the things that you've said or some things that are said to you. A lot of you may be manifesting a lot of poverty, spiritual poverty, okay, where everyone around you just feels very, very low because they're criticized so much. Be very cautious. You're needing to forgive your parents here. A lot of you may feel still the sting of something that a parent has said or done. Maybe they said it to you or to each other, and you still may feel it. Those things may spill out in your relationships now, or in general in your life, especially the people that you live with. Even if you still live with your parents, it still spills out and it affects your romantic life. It definitely, I mean, I'm seeing that strongly. Okay, they're wanting you to surround yourself with a lot of love. That needs to be your healthy boundary. I want to be surrounded by those that love me, right? And that the things that I've experienced with my parents, the pains that I've gone through, they no longer hold any power over me, right? I'm seeing that you have the will and the wisdom. Your mind is very sharp, very strong. You can overcome whatever your issue has been, especially as it pertains to your parents. And say you're one of those people that's like, I don't have a problem with my parents. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care. They didn't do anything to me. But I see somehow, some way, someone has got to forgive them for something. Either they criticized your person, perhaps there's something that is um, needed to be forgiven in this energy, okay? There's an opportunity for growth. And if some of you say, I have forgiven my parents, the next step in your journey is to surround yourself with a lot of love. People that are like lavender balm to the soul. You also are going to have to express to yourself, even like this, the positive affirmation is, I am in perfect balance, right? I am in perfect balance. That is my healthy boundary. Some of you, even if you're already in that space, this would be to say that no matter what I do, I'm always going to make sure I keep that balance of love around me. I'm not going to surround myself with people that, especially if I'm in my own space and I feel the need to criticize them. Your relationships will transform magically if you were learning or focusing on loving and accepting other people in your space, right? You may feel victimized by some of the things that were said that may cause you or the other person to walk out, say, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to be bothered with this with Pisces anymore. I'm over it, because Pisces, all they're going to do is talk about how I'm not enough, or how I've, whatever the case is. Someone is concerned about something that you may have been saying here. I just have to throw that out here. They're showing you being a genius. Intuition and manifestation is the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you may be manifesting some alone time. So Spirit's asking you, be very careful about what you're saying to people, or you know what I mean. Be careful of how you may feel about other people. I get it. Sometimes I don't know why, because I don't see Pisces doing that. Most Pisces I know, they are not critical of you at all. If anything, I don't know. For me, at least, we're joking and laughing about some of the things, like, oh my gosh, remember the time this and that and the third, and that's just the end of it, right? So I'm just gonna, yeah. Um, Someone, your intuition may be telling you that if you're not careful, you may find yourself abandoned or alone. I just have to throw that out there for someone. I don't know who needs to hear that. Not to criticize someone or criticize people as much as you have been, or feel the need to feel that, like, you may get bad news and it just makes you want to turn around and go off on someone. and Spirit's asking you not to. Incorporate gold, the color or the metal, into your space, because gold will help to attract a level of abundance here. Within the next few months, I'm seeing an abundance, an opportunity um, to engage in something that is connected to your life's purpose. I'm seeing angel number 1551. And so they're asking you to keep your focus on good when that comes out, okay? Like, we're not going to criticize other people. We're not going to criticize our family, our friends. We're going to focus on the good things that are occurring in their life or in our lives. We're not going to say you're just like mom or dad. That's another thing I'm seeing, that someone may be engaging in that, like, oh, you're just like mom or dad, and it's a hurtful thing. It's not like a positive energy to say to someone, it seems. I don't know who in the heck. This feels very all over the place. We have 9 of Swords and 5 of Cups here with the teacher energy. So this is someone who has shown you this teacher. This is someone who has said hurtful things, and I kind of feel like it's a parent. And they've taught you very, very quickly how saying certain things can hurt a person, and how we shouldn't do, or we shouldn't say, or we shouldn't be the way that, and be this way. Something has taught you a valuable lesson in that. Okay. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe that shouldn't be something that shouldn't be the way that we conduct ourselves. Like, hurting other people hurts us in the long run. And I don't see you hurting anyone, but I see that someone has taught you to reevaluate our words before we say them. Your parents may have said things to you that made you leave, made you say, forget it, I'm not talking to them anymore. Or you may have witnessed this, and there's something about either witnessing it. Spirit wants you to understand this very strongly. So if this comes out, that may mean that someone in your space is feeling broken, and just you saying something outside of the norm of positive could break them, and they may never ever come back. You may not even notice it. Like, we're having a good day, I said one thing, and then they just disappear and never turn back. We have family energy with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups. This is about the past. Family. Finally, it seems like it looks like they're being honest about why someone rejected or shut everyone out. I'm telling the truth about why we were blocked. I'm telling the truth why this person was blocked, or why I stopped talking to you, or why I stopped dealing with you. I see family coming towards you to give you the sad news, the truth. This is why they're not speaking to you. This is why this and that is not happening. This is why this person is not speaking to us. Whatever it is, you're getting the truth. And Spirit wants you from here on out. It's like you're operating out of your North Node energy, which is saying, well, I learned my lesson, right? I've grown. I realize now that I have a purpose, and I have a new opportunity to pursue my purpose. And a lot of it is rooted in surrounding yourself with love. Lavender may be important to you. That may be part of the chain breaking in your family lineage, is surrounding oneself with love. We may have a hard time with that. Some of us do. I've seen people, it's like, I don't know, I was watching an interesting show called Paradise, actually, where the character Billy was never surrounded by love, especially through like men. It was always negative. It was always aggressive, violent. And he ended up finding love through brotherhood with another guy. And, but he, you know what I mean? It's something where, I mean, watching his life, you're just like, he never had that. And there are people that don't, no matter what. You've had many negative experiences. Someone here has had that, and that you're Your purpose was to break that chain and surround yourself with a lot of love. I hope this makes sense. Look into your Uranus placements because they're speaking of your genius, what you have mastered in this world. What have you mastered? Within the next few months, you're going to see your goals reached. I mean, the next few months, I kid you not, I'm seeing someone's goals completely smashing the goals. It's time to put a lot of energy and faith into your ideas and pursue them with all your might, your goals. In the next few months, you're going to see stability, even financial abundance coming from them. You could be dealing with an Aquarius main sign. We have Libra, Gemini, Cancer, another Pisces, or a Scorpio. You could be an Aquarius, Pisces cusp dealing with a Libra, Scorpio cusp, or dealing with a Gemini, Cancer cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.